Biography of Bill Gates. Chapter 1. Early Life. Bill Gates was born on October 28, 1955 in Seattle, Washington, USA. His full name is William Henry Gates III. He grew up in a family that valued education. Bill's father was a lawyer, and his mother was a school teacher. He had two sisters, and they lived in a comfortable home. From a young age, Bill showed a strong interest in technology and computers. When Bill was just 13 years old, he created his first computer program. He was fascinated by how computers worked and spent a lot of time learning about them. In school, Bill was very good at math and science. He loved reading and solving problems, and his teachers noticed his talent early on. Bill's parents were supportive of his interests, although they also wanted him to focus on his schoolwork. At the age of 12, Bill started a small business with his friend Paul Allen. They created a computer program to help businesses track information. This was just the beginning of Bill's journey into the world of technology. His love for computers would later lead him to create one of the most successful companies in the world, Microsoft. Chapter 2. Education and Early Interests. Bill Gates attended Harvard University in 1973, where he studied mathematics and computer science. Although he was smart and did well in school, he was more interested in working with computers than studying for his degree. Bill spent a lot of time in the computer lab, working on new ideas and learning as much as he could about software development. During his time at Harvard, Bill met Paul Allen again, who was also passionate about computers. Together, they discussed the future of computing and how they could start a business. Bill and Paul were both very determined to change the world with their ideas. In 1975, they saw an opportunity to create a software program for a new type of computer called the Altair 8800. Bill and Paul decided to drop out of Harvard and start their own company. Bill and Paul moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where they officially launched their company, Microsoft. Their first product was a version of the basic programming language for the Altair 8800. This early success gave Bill the confidence to pursue his dream of building a major software company. It also marked the beginning of Microsoft's journey to becoming the most successful software company in the world. Chapter 3. Building Microsoft. In 1975, Bill Gates and Paul Allen officially founded Microsoft. They focused on developing software for personal computers, a new technology that was becoming more popular. The company grew quickly as the demand for personal computers increased. Microsoft created its first big success with the basic programming language for the Altair 8800. Bill's vision for Microsoft was clear. He wanted to create software that could be used on any type of computer, not just one specific model. In 1980, Microsoft signed a deal with IBM to provide the operating system, OS, for their new personal computer. This deal was a major turning point for Microsoft. Bill and his team developed MS-DOS, an operating system that would power IBM's computers and millions of others worldwide. MS-DOS became a huge success and helped Microsoft grow. In 1985, Bill and his company released Windows, a graphical user interface that made it easier for people to use personal computers. Windows became very popular and was soon installed on millions of computers around the world. By the 1990s, Microsoft was the leading software company in the world, and Bill Gates was one of the richest people on the planet. Chapter 4. Success and Growth. In the 1990s, Microsoft became a global powerhouse, with Bill Gates as its CEO. The company continued to grow, and so did Bill's wealth. Microsoft's success was driven by its operating systems and software products like Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. These products were used in homes, schools, and businesses worldwide. Bill Gates became known not only for his success as a businessman, but also for his leadership and innovation. He was determined to make personal computing accessible to everyone, and Microsoft's products helped achieve that goal. As Microsoft continued to grow, Bill became the richest person in the world for several years. By the late 1990s, Microsoft's dominance in the software industry led to legal battles with the U.S. government. The company was accused of unfair business practices and was eventually forced to change some of its practices. Despite these challenges, Bill Gates continued to lead Microsoft and focused on expanding its reach into new markets, including the Internet and digital services. Chapter 5. The Billionaire Entrepreneur. Bill Gates became a billionaire by the age of 31, making him one of the youngest self-made billionaires in history. His company, Microsoft, had become one of the most successful and valuable companies in the world. Bill was known for his intense work ethic and his desire to keep Microsoft ahead of the competition. At the peak of his career, Bill Gates had more money than most people could imagine. However, he believed that wealth should be used for good purposes. In 2000, Bill and his wife, Melinda, established the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The foundation focused on improving global health, education, and poverty reduction. Bill believed that his success should help make the world a better place for others. Despite being a billionaire, Bill remained committed to his work at Microsoft. He continued to lead the company, but he also began to think about his legacy and how he could contribute to society. His vision for Microsoft was to make technology available to everyone, and his foundation was a way to continue making a difference in the world. Chapter 6. Transition and Philanthropy. In 2000, Bill Gates stepped down as CEO of Microsoft to focus on his charitable work. Steve Ballmer, his longtime colleague, took over as CEO. Although Bill was no longer running Microsoft day-to-day, he remained involved in the company as chairman and chief software architect. His role at Microsoft became more focused on innovation and long-term strategies. Bill Gates and his wife, Melinda, used their fortune to help fund causes that were important to them. They donated billions of dollars to causes like fighting infectious diseases, improving education, and supporting global development. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation became one of the largest and most influential charities in the world, and Bill was praised for his dedication to helping others. Bill Gates also encouraged other billionaires to give away their wealth through a campaign called the Giving Pledge. He and Warren Buffett, another billionaire philanthropist, invited other wealthy individuals to commit to giving away a significant portion of their wealth to charity. Bill's philanthropy became a major part of his life, and he worked hard to improve the lives of people in need around the world. Chapter 7. Personal Life. Bill Gates married Melinda French in 1994, and the couple had 3 children together. Bill and Melinda's relationship was important to both of them, and they often worked together on charitable projects. They were known for their teamwork in both business and philanthropy. Their foundation was one of the largest of its kind, focusing on global health, education, and poverty. Despite his busy career, Bill Gates tried to spend time with his family. He loved to read, play tennis, and spend time with his children. Bill also enjoyed traveling and experiencing different cultures. His personal life was a balance of work, family, and charity, as he tried to make the most of his time and resources to help others. In 2021, Bill and Melinda announced that they were getting divorced after 27 years of marriage. Despite their separation, They both continued to work together on their philanthropic projects through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill's personal life remained in the public eye, but he continued to focus on his mission of improving global health and education. Chapter 8. Legacy in Technology. Bill Gates is often considered one of the most influential people in the history of technology. Microsoft, the company he founded, revolutionized the way people use computers and software. His vision of personal computers for everyone changed the world, and Microsoft Windows became the most widely used operating system. Bill Gates was also instrumental in the development of software programs like Microsoft Word and Excel, which are still used by millions of people today. His innovations helped shape the modern technology landscape and laid the foundation for many of the tools we use today in our daily lives. Even after stepping down from the leadership of Microsoft, Bill Gates continued to be a voice for technology and innovation. He encouraged the development of new technologies that could address global challenges like clean energy, climate change, and global health. Bill's impact on technology will be felt for generations to come, and his work helped create the digital world we live in today. Chapter 9. Giving Back to the World. Bill Gates's commitment to giving back to the world through his philanthropy has been one of the most important aspects of his legacy. Through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, he has donated billions of dollars to causes like eradicating diseases, improving education, and reducing poverty. The foundation's work has made a significant impact on public health, especially in developing countries. Bill's charitable efforts have saved millions of lives by funding programs to fight diseases like malaria, HIV/AIDS, and tuberculosis. He has also worked to improve education systems in the United States and around the world. His vision is to create a world where everyone has access to opportunities for better health and a better life. Bill Gates has inspired many other wealthy individuals to give back as well, through the Giving Pledge. He has helped encourage billionaires to donate a large portion of their wealth to charitable causes. Bill's influence as a philanthropist has made a positive impact on the world, and his work will continue to benefit people for many years. Chapter 10. The Future and Influence. Bill Gates's work in technology, business, and philanthropy continues to influence the world today. Although he has stepped down from his daily role at Microsoft, he is still actively involved in addressing global issues like climate change, energy innovation, and public health. His foundation is working on some of the most pressing challenges of our time, including the fight against poverty and disease. Bill Gates remains a leading voice in discussions about technology and its potential to solve global problems. He continues to write books, give speeches, and share his ideas about how technology can improve the world. His commitment to solving big problems, such as climate change and global health, shows that his work is far from over. Through his journey, Bill Gates has shown that success is not just about making money. It's about using that success to make the world a better place. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations of entrepreneurs, philanthropists, and innovators to dream big and work toward creating a better future for everyone.